Good morning. Let's see. Bruce is going to lead us in the pledge today. First of all, it's great to have two of the best engineers in the country in our presence today, Marcus Maurer and Larry Robbins. Second of all, there will be no commissioners meeting next Tuesday. Mark, Mike, and I will be in Indianapolis for the Indiana County Commissioners Conference. We also won't be at the council meeting. We have some requests on the agenda, but we're going to try to work through that to get some people there, maybe to speak on our behalf. So, tell you or your dad. So. All right, Jimmy, minutes and claims, please. Mark, any questions or comments?
No, I'd move to approve November 19th minutes.
I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion carries.
Then I've got for 2 million.
Any questions or comments about that one?
Did notice, I think a large part of that was Community Crossings grant, I believe 1.5 million for a milestone or something like that, so.
Okay.
So I would make a motion to approve.
Okay, second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Then we've got the payroll docket for November 21st for $1,503,549.86.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Claims are done. Anything else, Jimmy? Okay. All right, couple things on here, then the rest is pretty much Larry on the agenda. So first thing we have is a Thrall Station Regional Sewer District appointment. I'm not going to read the whole resolution, but I'll just read the last three paragraphs here. Whereas Martha Wessel has indicated that she does not wish to be reappointed to the Board of Thrall Station Regional Sewer District, and Lisa Stallings has expressed interest in serving on the board. And whereas the commissioners have determined that Rose Ann Eaton and Lisa Stallings are qualified to serve on the board, and that Rose Ann Eaton should be reappointed as a board member of Thrall Station Regional Sewer District, and Lisa Stallings should be appointed as a board member of the board, each with terms ending December 31st, 2028. We received an email from Lou Britton yesterday asking for us to make these two appointments to their board, and this expiration would be, like I said, January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2028. So Mark, if you have any questions or comments, we'll entertain a motion for those two to be appointed to that board.
Motion to approve?
All right, second. All in favor by?
Aye.
Aye. Karen, I think you might have this, but I'll give it to you. Okay. All right, Larry, you're up. MOU, Vigo County, City of Terre Haute, and TH Transportation.
Morning.
Morning.
So, yeah, I have a couple. The next two items are both memorandum of understandings with the city. Both of these are projects that we've partnered with them. Marcus is here if you answer any questions that we have on that behalf. The first one is the capital improvement plan and program. This was something that we originally started and then brought the city aboard to partner with, so we have a county-wide plan that includes the city as well. So we thought it would be best benefit the community to do that. That did increase the cost to $216,700. This MOU is to split that straight 50-50, so the city and the county both pay $108,350. I believe Terry reviewed both of these as well, so he was comfortable with them.
And shout out to Mr. Bramble and Karen and Cheryl. This has been in the budget for several years. We finally got to the point of getting this done, so that's awesome. Any questions, Mark?
Nope.
Go ahead. Can we do it?
Go ahead. Yep.
Make a motion to approve the MOU between City of Terre Haute and Vigo County Terre Haute Transportation Capital Improvement Plan and Program.
Second?
All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay, next one.
All right, next one is similar. This is a memorandum of understanding for the Next Level Trails Riley Spur Trail. This is something, if you recall, we did the grant partnership with the city on this one as well. We have come to terms with a consultant, Clark Dietz. That total project cost for that is $203,530. Work with Marcus on this one as well, and we're gonna split this cost between the county and the city, $101,765 each. And that will be for design of that next phase of that Riley Spur Trail, and that will terminate from where we started now all the way into 7th and Market, underneath I-70, and include a loop around Ray Park.
Marcus, is there anything you want to add? You want to talk today? Okay. Gil?
Yeah, another good example of county and city working together to get this stuff done. We appreciate it. I'm going to make a motion to approve this MOU between the city of Terre Haute and Vigo County for the Riley Spur Trail project.
All right, I'll second. All in favor, by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thank you, Larry. Professional services agreement with Schneider.
So this professional service agreement is for software, work order management software from a highway department. This will be also include a fleet program. It has maps online, work orders. It's got document manager. It will have a fleet component so we can track our inventory, better generate work orders that way. It will also include a snow ops portion that for tracking during snow events and things like that, track what kind of material we use and so forth. This is something I've been working on for a while to try to come up with a software that kind of fits our needs, and this Simplicity software seems to do that. It's something that Schneider has been in development with for almost over a year now. So this come to our attention. They offered a $10,000 discount. It's something we've been on the edge of doing anyway. So the $10,000 discount certainly helps. So this will include a one-time setup cost of $6,720 with the $10,000 discount, and then annual hosting and services of $57,666 for all the software, and that will include all of our data that we need to put in there and everything else. So that will move us out of the work order as far as paper goes and into computer-based and tracking that way. So we generate reports and things like that and better be more efficient at what we do. So I do have money for the budget in this next year. And then this also includes a year 2 payment schedule, which is, it did increase. It includes an annual price increase of $60,550. So I will budget for that accordingly next year as well.
So this would be a program, basically an application that's already on the iPads.
Correct. It'll be something that'll be web-based, so all my supervisors will have access to it through their iPads. They can generate work orders that way, so if they come across something, they can put it in the system, so that way things don't slip through the cracks. It'll stay on that radar. It'll also help us track our needs, personnel services and things like that. It'll show us where our shortfalls are with some of our projects, some of our things that we're doing, and some of our operations.
Okay.
So, let's say we have big snow next week. So this will help
Sure. The
see
snow
where you've
ops-
been, where you need to go, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
the snow ops portion of this will help track, it'll help track material, it'll help track vehicles as well with this component, so it will help us better manage that, and we'll kind of see kind of what system on how much we use. Right now, the guys just kind of guess about what they put that out, we get it, they put it on a work order. We have all of this stuff for the most part now, but it's in paper form, so in order to go back and look through historical aspects of it, it's really hard to bring that stuff up. So we can kind of look at this, it'll help us better plan for the resources that we need, so that we can have those on site.
So when we have our normal June storm next year, we'll know where the roads that are closed, things like that better?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I make a motion to approve this agreement.
Second. All in favor, by aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sweet. Okay. And I think your last one is amendment to LPA.
Yeah, so this is amendment to a local public agency agreement. This is for the MOU, this is the amendment that included the city in our capital improvement plan and program. So this is just modifying that original contract to include all the city portion of that, which increased it from $181,700 to $216,700, and then included them in it as well. So that will be That is just amending that original agreement to include the city's portion.
Okay. Any questions? Make a motion to approve amendment number 1 to the local, or the, local public agency for American Structure Point.
Second.
All in favor, by
Aye.
aye. Good job, Larry.
Thank you.
I think you're done for a few minutes.
Thanks for coming in on your day off, or your vacation week.
To be expected. All right, that's it for business. Any comments from the public today?
Good morning.
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 Janet Stroh Santio. I'd like to give you this permit. If I may, please.
Thank you.
I'm requesting the commissioners to please grant some time to read this and to ask for a public hearing with the IDM over Wabash Valley Resources LLC. And this is for their operating a water waste treatment plant. And it would be at the gasification plant there at 444 West Sanford Avenue. And they are giving us a 30-day time. We just found out about the permit. It's for any written requests, and also requesting a public hearing, which we would like to have, due to the fact that this water is going to be wastewater. First of all, the water that they're going to be used, we'd like to know how much, and the wastewater will be going back into ponds, the Wabash River, Coal Creek, and a unnamed tributary into the Wabash River. So there's many questions that we would like to have, and this affects all of Wabash Valley and our county. And I'd like for the commissioners to request a public hearing, if possible.
Well, Commissioner Klinkenbeer did reach out to Greg Zoller already and questioning the permit. And I'm going to read this to you verbatim for what he said. The attached was submitted with our water permit and is a public document. It explains that the application is only a minor renewal of the prior permit and why IDEM will not hold a public meeting for the changes being made. Any public written comments will only be considered that address the specific changes to the permit and not the entire permit. And he asked if we would like further explanation. So we have reached out and we have asked WVR the questions about the permit. We haven't spoken to IDEM yet.
Will you be speaking to IDEM about a public hearing? Because it does state here that we can have by request, can be.
Sure, we can reach out to him.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just to note on that too, this is, this wastewater treatment plant is already, this is just a renewal that they're asking for. They're actually, I've looked up what they're going to be doing, and they're going to be, as opposed to what used to be there under Duke Energy, which, let me see here. Let's see, how much water will WVR put back in the river? WVR will discharge 50 to 75% of what it withdraws. Looking back at what Duke Energy was putting back into the river, I'm sorry, I lost my place here. Here we go. Previous Duke Energy Wabash River generation stations' previous potential for withdrawal from their old permit was 747 million gallons per day. WVR's withdrawal of water from the river will be 1% of that. And they're going to be obviously putting much less back into the river than what Duke Energy did. But we'll look into it with IDM and see if we can have a meeting with them.
Any other public comment today? Any comment from elected officials or other officials of the county? I will say that we know that the lights are out on the walkway over here around Wabashiki. We had Duke Energy on site yesterday. They flipped the breaker and immediately kicked again, so there's got to be a short somewhere. So we're trying to get an electrician there to get that repaired. So if you're walking across there, be safe at night. It's pretty dark. I think that's it for me.
Yep,
Anything?
that's it.
Okay. Again, no meeting next Tuesday, so we'll see you all again on,
2 weeks.
yep, the 7th. Nope, 10th. Right? Yep, December 10th. Okay, we'll stay in recess. Thank you.